Hello friends, I'm here to continue John Ruskin's essay with regard to Queen's Gardens, where he has mentioned William Shakespeare and his works. Friends, I just wanted to refer the major works of William Shakespeare as tragic heroes. We must know that there are more than I can choose four plays which have been considered as most tragics of William Shakespeare. When I talk about Macbeth, Macbeth is clearly, you can see him because of his over ambition. Ambition is necessary, but what percentage of that ambition is required in a human being? If it is beyond the limits, then catastrophe and then the tragic end is inevitable. What I can see here is the weakness of this ambition. Say, we have, I have taken four people: Macbeth, over ambition, then Othello, who has suspicion, weakness of suspicion, weaknesses of these great four tragic heroes by William Shakespeare. One is, I told you, Macbeth, over ambition. Second one is Othello with suspicion. The third one is Hamlet, the weakness of procrastination. Nowadays we can see in government offices red tapeism. Red tapeism is, in other words, we can call as procrastination. No decision will be taken, only deep delay. And that has invited Hamlet to face that catastrophe end. The fourth one, fantastically one can understand and remember why retirement age is required. Lot of old people should not be there in the service to take foolishness of decisions. That is what the weakness of foolishness of old age. Old age foolishness caused King Lear to face the catastrophic and a pathetic death. Series of incidents we can witness in King Lear. Let me discuss first ambition, what exactly this ambition is all about. William Shakespeare's tragic heroes, Macbeth is a fantastic person, great person, noble person. He was like a son to his king. He was a general. He was a very powerful position in the kingdom. But when he come across three witches, those who tells the prophecy, Macbeth, you will be the king. And the same prophecy when he discusses with his wife, Lady Macbeth, she tells that to kill King Duncan. He invites his home where he murders his own king and later he becomes king. After killing, that king has full faith and his own man kills or murders him, then that hits to the mind of Macbeth. He was unrest, he was misbalanced himself. Later he faced a catastrophic end of his life. Next one, if I talk about this fellow, Othello. Othello is another character created by William Shakespeare. Suspicion, weakness of human. One should, as a man, he should have faith on his wife. What we can say? This fellow also seen in the similar way. Othello was at first he was a nobleman, admirer, a great commander, but he come into the trap of Iago's cunning behavior, and later, he creates a kind of plan, a plot in which Othello was trapped. There, Iago was successful in creating, uh, mm, a kind of insincere behavior or character of Desdemona. That handkerchief scene we can see. All you can see that Othello has no ill will, but what happened? Uh, he he was very much insecure in his life about his own wife, Desdemona. And this fellow, we cannot call him uh, uh, a victim, but he is a villain because he killed his wife and later he commits suicide. In other words, we can say villain, no, but not entirely a victim. But he should have confidence on his own wife. He would have avoided that catastrophe, but he failed to protect his own life and his own beloved life, Desdemona. Then we talk about Hamlet, procrastination, delay in taking decision. In Sanskrit, there is a saying, Alasham Amrutam Visham. You must know that. A cup of coffee served you. You have to take it. After some time it will get cool. Then the taste you may not get. A tea served to you. In hot you can take. That is best. If you delay, then the tea has it becomes a poison. So, the right decision Hamlet not took in his life and faced the catastrophe. What we can say villains in the form of Claudius in the play Hamlet. What is the motive of the evil character like Claudius? Claudius is no doubt is a villain in the play Hamlet because he has committed a crime. Fratricide, killing own brother, fratricide, just to seize power, kingdom, to rule. But few dialogues in the play Hamlet is always leading us. Even today, if we get some doubt on somebody, to be or not to be, whenever we are not sure, we can say to be or not to be. Similarly, but certain sentences are in the play, like Hamlet calls his mother Gertrude, frailty thy name is, woman. He has weakness in himself, but he points the weakness in his mother. He calls even names to Ophelia, a beloved innocent girl, Ophelia. He asks her to go to nunnery. He commits crime. He kills Polonius, Leotis. Anyhow, the play ends with a tragic end where we can see a lot of deaths. And friends, when we talk about another play of William Shakespeare is the best, the last but not the least is King Lear. What is this King Lear's way of life? He was a king ruling nicely, fantastically, but one day he got some idea in his brain, wanted to get to know what he's supposed not to. Again, he has no faith on his own daughters. In one day, he calls his daughters in the court in front of everybody, asks them that how much love, affection they have on me. When king expects, so sarcastically, the elder daughter Regan, what she says, "Oh father, my dear father, I love you as much as the sky, entire sky." Her love, she expresses as if sky. And the old fellow, King Lear, feels great. "Oh, great, my dear Regan, great, you are right." When he asks second one, Goneril, she says, "Oh, my dearest father, my love for you as much as the ocean." Can you measure ocean? I don't think so. She compares her love as much as ocean. King Lear again gets flattery. He gets a lot of flattery from these two daughters, and this fellow falls flat because of that love expressions of the two daughters, Regan, Goneril. Then he turns towards the younger one, simple, very nice. Third daughter, little one, younger one, Cordelia. She says, "Father, I love you as much as my own father, but after the marriage of your younger daughter Cordelia, she must have to share her love with her husband." Then this old fellow, King Lear, becomes angry. "Hey, how you talk about this way?" Because truth is bitter. This old king don't understand the fact, and he tries to change the statement. He says, Cordelia, mend your statement. Otherwise, I will banish you out of the England. But she speaks the truth, and she stands by that. During that time, servant Kent comes in between daughter and king. He says, "Master, she is right. She is true. She is pure. She is correct." Then King Lear becomes so angry, he banishes Cordelia along with Kent. This old fellow takes this kind of wrong decisions because of old age of 80 years. He can't take proper decisions. That is why after reaching certain age, the decision making process should not be given into after 60s, 65. Today we can see a lot of people ruling us even after 70 years, 80 years, but their decisions will be dangerous. That will not be suitable for the younger people. Today we see a lot of age-old people ruling us, and catastrophe only you can expect. Anyhow, William Shakespeare trying to convince us by exposing the weaknesses in men. So, but one dialogue I wanted to say that "Our flies, wanton boys," from King Lear, "Our flies, wanton boys, are we to the gods for their sport?" What does it mean? We are like flies to that wanton naughty boys who catch us, remove the wings, take the happiness, mirthfulness by doing something with the flies, that is butterflies, for their sports, entertainment. So this is the life. See you friends, this is just I am explaining and adding in paper 7 uh, from John Ruskin's reference to King William Shakespeare's works. Just an additional supplement information in this revision lecture. Hope you would have enjoyed. See you, and I wish you once again all the best, and hopefully shortly we'll be all very well soon from this pandemic. COVID-19, the coronavirus, will be go Corona go. Good luck. See you. Bye bye.